In the last video we discussed about JK flip flop and SR flip flop. Now we will discuss about D flip flop and T flip flop. The T flip flop is also called a toggle flip flop because this is used only toggle condition. The condition is arrived in this condition is arrived in JK flip flop when J and K equal K equal 1. So we need this condition. For need this condition we connect J equal J and K to a single wire. So the basic truth table of this T flip flop, we know that the input of JK flip flop is 0 0, the output is no change, and the input of JK flip flop is 1 1, so the output is toggle. So when we short J and K to a single input T, so value of T equals 0, it means the J and K equal value 0. So we know that the value of 0 0 is always no change condition. So we know the previous state is 0 1, so next state is always 0 1 because no change condition is arrived. And when value of 0 and the previous state is 1 0, the always is equal to the previous state, that is always 1 0. And when we put the value T equal to 1, this condition is toggle condition. So previous state is toggle to the next state. So 0 is toggle, which is 1 connected to next, and Q bar, which is 1, and then is connected, it is value is 0, and then 1 is again applied, and the value of previous state is 1, and then the output is 0, and when value of Q bar is 0, the output of Q bar is 1. So this flip flop is edge triggered device. The low to high or high to low transition on a clock signal of narrow trigger that is provided as input will cause the change of the output of the flip flop. The T flip flop is edge triggered devices. We know this condition. We applied this condition to the circuit. The basic application of this T flip flop is frequency division circuits and 2-bit parallel load register. Now we will discuss D flip flop. D flip flop is modified form of SR flip flop. The main disadvantage of SR flip flop is that when S equal R equal 0, the output is always invalid state. So to prevent this problem, we connected an inverter between S and R to produce another type of flip flop, which is called as a data flip flop, delay flip flop, or D flip flop. So D flip flop is the most important clocked of the clocked flip flop because because it ensures that the S and R are never equal to 1 at the same time. D type of flip flop are constructed from gated SR flip flop with an inverter added between S and R inputs to allow for a single D input. So then this single input data is labeled D. It is used in place of S signal, and inverter is used to generate the complementary reset, thereby making a level sensitive D flip flop from a level sensitive SR flip flop, as now S equal to D and R equal to D bar. So the basic operation of this D flip flop is, this is the basic symbol of a D flip flop, which is D is connected to D is input and clock is input, and Q and Q bar is the output. This is the SR flip flop, and D is connected to S, and D bar is connected to R. So this in this problem condition, the 1 1 is condition is not will come to in this circuit. When D equal to 0, S equal to 0 and R equal to 1, this is reset form, and when D equal to 1, S equal to 1 and R equal to 0, this is the set form. So this is always set or reset form is output is arrived. So this is the basic truth table of D flip flop. This arrow is indicate the clock pulse when clock equal to when clock is this is the level sensitive clock because increasing clock is it is positive clock, and decreasing symbol is connected to negative clock. So this is positive clocked flip flop. So we applied negative clock to this circuit. This is not changing any input. So this is no change condition is always arrived. When it is a positive flip flop is arrived and clock is equal to 1, the input of D is equal to 0 and D equal to 1. So first condition we check when D equal to 0, this is 0, this is 1. So this condition is always reset state, Q equal to 0 and Q bar equal to 1. So this condition when Q equal to 0 and Q bar equal to 1, this condition is called reset state. And when second positive pulse is applied, the output of D, input of D is 1. So this condition is set condition. So we can see that in this video the D flip flop and T flip flop is used to overcome the problems arrived in SR flip flop and JK flip flop. So D flip flop is used as a data flip flop because it passes the data from input to output with the help of clock. And T flip flop is used to toggle the flip flop, toggle the condition when we applied 0 input to the input of T. The output is no change, and when we applied T equal 1 value, the output will toggle to its previous stage. So in D flip flop we can see that the when D equal to 0 the no change condition arrived, and when D equal to 1 the input is set, always set, and when D equal to 0 the input is always 1. So we can see that it is it not depending on clock. The clock is positive. When the clock is positive, D equals 0, the output is also equal 0, and when D equal 1 the output is also equal 1. So it passes the data, and if some delays arrived because of the clock signal, so it is also called as a data flip flop or delay flip flop. So in the next class we will understand master slave flip flop. Master slave flip flop is used to overcome the problem arrived in the JK flip flop. In JK flip flop we can see that in the 1-1 condition, toggle condition, when clock is high on the in the long time, when J and K equal 1, the glitches are arrived in the output stages. So to solve this problem we use master slave flip flop. This is the brief introduction about D flip flop and T flip flop, and in the next video we will discuss about master slave flip flop. Thank you.